He contributed more than 50 yards in the air. Caldwell's going to start his return. Running room. Caldwell's met at the 23.
Well, a lot of good things happen on both sides of the football this time. How about that return by the return team? Good job, good block. Look at the speed of that guy running. They get the tackle. From behind, they stop the touchdown.
The Broncos just gave up some big turnover points. And let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the job done.
They hurry to the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
Touchdown, Denver. Thomas' second touchdown of the game. They're able to make a dent in that sizable lead, but still too much ground to make up with only a little more than a quarter to play.
Yeah, Jim, don't look at the scoreboard and think that, oh, we don't have enough time to catch the other team. You never know. Just play the next play, put all your efforts into that, and make sure you're thinking correctly. If you do that, you might be able to get back into this game.
The Broncos ready to boot the football down the field. Hyde's going to test the coverage here. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Packers come back out. Let's see if they can answer now with a touchdown of their own. Of course, last time the offensive unit was on the field, they took it down, marched in for a score.
I don't see why they can't answer. Everything is working, and so they're coming out there full of confidence, and we know football.
And Vaughn Miller has him behind the line of scrimmage. Now the offense in their hurry-up. They swap them again.
It is truly a bonus when you can take your outside linebacker and let him rush the quarterback and he can get a sack. Nice job that time by the outside linebacker.
Can they overcome the sack? Third down on the way. Starks is in the backfield. Launching it deep. The pass is off the mark, and that's a 3-and-out.
Sometimes when you have a player with this kind of talent, you're willing to put up the few drop passes because when he catches it, he has a chance of going all the way.
The Packers don't want any part of punting the football. They're going to go for it on fourth down. The corner step back. Launches it down the field. The Packers turn the ball over on downs.
The Broncos are more than happy to take that gift. The offense backed up in its own territory, and they go for it on 4th down and don't make it. Good job by the defense.
Stepping up, ready to go from the 7. No margin for error from just outside the goal line. Boyd's there to take him down. It's 2nd down, 2 minutes remaining in the 3rd quarter. 2nd and goal from the 3. Makes the grab. Touchdown.
Tight ends are more valuable when you get close to the goal line because they can use their body and push off and get open that way to score touchdowns. Nice job that time with a tight end.
The Packers will use a timeout here early in the 2nd half. The Broncos for the point after. And the point after is good. The Packers are back deep, ready to return. Hyde's going to test the coverage this time. And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21. Aaron Rodgers trotting out onto the field into the huddle. He's been absolutely sensational today, Phil, showing us just how proficient he can be when he's in top form.
Some guys are so good that they can just do anything they want on the field because they have so much talent, and that's what we're witnessing here today. It's just a guy loaded with talent. Good job by the offense picking up a 1st down there. They've been terrific all day long. They're winning the football game, and they are tiring this defense out.
Back to the air here on 1st down. Climbs the ladder, and he has it. Taking another look at the stats here, we have a wide receiver who has put together a complete game, Phil.
It has been a tremendous game, Jim, no doubt about it. Now we understand why guys want to be wide receivers in the NFL instead of running backs. So many more ways to get the football and much easier to make plays happen once you get it.
And Phil, talk about a tight end who has been so good at freeing himself, making plays throughout the game. This is the guy.
What a day he is having. I'll tell you, the way things are going for tight ends in the NFL, defenses change what you're doing, but you're going to have to do it every once in a while. You're going to have to drop a defensive lineman back in coverage just to help the linebackers out covering these tight ends. Jim, that's a good throw on the curl route that time by the quarterback. Good job by the receiver. Finding that space between 2 defenders, that's what you want to do. Get in position where the quarterback can drive that football in there. Good throw and catch, just short of the 1st down.
Rodgers now completed 4 in a row. This is 3rd down. It's a 2 tight end formation. Lacy lines up in the backfield. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a 1st down. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day.
Nice job that time by the offense getting the 1st down inside the red zone. And it's a good thing they got a quarterback with a strong arm because you got to throw into some tight spots in the red zone.
Not a good day for the defenses. Welcome back to the action. Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Final quarter underway now with this snap. 6 on the board for the Packers. That's his 2nd touchdown today. Early in the fourth, and they look to have seized control of this one with that touchdown.
Boy, I think they did. Now it's up to the defense. Go out there and shut the opponent's offense down. If you do that, this game is in the bag.
Extra point is good. The Packers kicking team comes out now as the offense takes a break, and they deserve one after going down the field, mainly through the air with over 70 yards passing. Bolton's got a chance to return this one. And he's tackled right at the 30-yard line after that return. The Broncos will try to continue this scoring onslaught as a shootout has developed on both sides of the field.
I have a little advice for the offensive coordinator. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it. Keep the pedal to the metal. Your players are playing great, and let Keep rolling.
The Broncos will use a timeout here. They'll talk it over before running. Now. Manning's got 2 tight ends on the field for this snap. Looking long, but it's incomplete.
That's interesting as you watch the receiver trying to make that catch. He knew the defender was close, so he didn't put all of his heart into it. The defender made a nice hit and knocks the football out to the ground.
2nd down and 10. Looking to go down the field here, but it falls incomplete.
Well, I think it's important for the defense. Anytime it's a 3rd and long situation for the offense to know where those first down markers are, give a little ground, and make sure you're able to come up and make the tackle short of the first down marker.
Manning's setting up now in the pistol. They bring him down, and the offense fails to pick up a first down on 3 plays.
The Broncos trying to catch the defense by surprise here on 3rd and long. They go with the run, and sometimes those runs on 3rd and long work if you can pick up a first down. But that time the defense was ready. They tried it, and it didn't work.
The Broncos take it from the 28. Going for the home run. Pass. Early in the 4th, and if there was ever thought of a miracle comeback, that interception pretty much ended it.
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure they ever thought there could be a miracle comeback in this game. It's been bad all day long. I actually feel bad for them throwing that interception because they just can't seem to do anything right on the offensive side.
The Packers are in front thanks to their quarterback. Rodgers done everything he can to keep his team on top.
He has been so efficient here today, very smart, making decisions. And when you put those 2 things together, that's why your football team is winning.
And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
That's an awesome job by the offense, picking up this first down here in the second half. They've got a big lead. It's not about scoring anymore. It's just about milking that clock, and that is an art, and this team is good at it.
Quarles makes the catch. He's brought down right around the 43-yard line. And now here we see a tight end who has consistently found a way to get it done, Phil.
I just wondered what, Jim, when you look at this guy today, what's it like to be so good? There's nothing he can't do, and we're seeing it here on the field today.
That short pass play picked up 6. It's now 2nd down and 4. Rodgers will have it in the pistol. It's caught by Adams. Talib's going to make the tackle.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, quarterback had time, throws it down the field for another completion. The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score. Gets tight down here in the red zone. So if you're a defender, read the quarterback. You make a quick break on the football. Hey, you'll get in a position like this, and you can knock it down.
Lacey lines up in the backfield. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. Looking across the middle, Wallace on the receiving end.
First down by the offense inside. Red zone, can the defense show them something different here and keep them from scoring a touchdown?
And now on first down, they'll go back to the air. Almost made the catch, but the collision jarred it loose.
Good anticipation that time by the defender. He gets to the receiver just as the football's arriving, and he makes a beautiful hit to knock the football loose.
Second and goal from the 5. Rodgers unable to find his target that time.
When you get third and goal, a lot of times it just comes down to who's willing to fight the hardest. We'll find out here in a second.
Will be the 8th play of this drive. 3rd and goal from the 5. And Cobb can't hold on that time.
Well, sometimes when you have a talented receiver, you just got to put up with plays like that. He might drop a few, but when he does catch it, it can make a big play.
Drives it through for the field goal. Midway through the 4th quarter, this game was already out of reach, but they went ahead and added a field goal to add a little insult to injury.
Well, you listen, this is pro football, man. You know, you got to stop the other team. They didn't do it, so sometimes you deserve to be blown out.
Caldwell's got it on the return. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. Julius Peppers coming onto the field now. And he and all the other players on that unit can give themselves a big pat on the back for what's been a fantastic, dominant effort today, Phil.
Absolutely. Pat yourself on the back. They should. They hustled from start to finish. And to me, that was the difference in the game.
The Broncos break huddle and show a jumbo look. The Broncos will take the snap from the 25. Nothing there as this goes for a loss of 2.
The Packers defensive coordinator, my gosh, he is one happy guy. Anytime you get in the backfield and stop a runner and make him lose yards, that's some good stuff.
2 minutes remaining, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. That's a timeout by the defense. We're back. Only 2 minutes remain in this one. 2nd and 12. Anderson's going to take the handoff now.
The Broncos know one of the worst things you could do in the NFL is lose yardage on a run play. They do it that time on 2nd down, and now they have 3rd and long, and the coach is going, well, what do you want me to call? Not many things can work on 3rd and long.
Able to gain some yardage on 3rd and long, but stopped short of the 1st down marker. Offense back on the field here for this 4th and 10 play. Manning's lined up, 2 tight ends set. And it's complete over to Owen Daniels. Marquette down for another reception.
Well, you're really in a tough spot, but that is a good job picking up the 1st down. You're down big in the 2nd half. All you can do, just keep picking up those 1st downs. You hope it leads you to a score, and then you play the game from there.
1st down at the 44. Makes the catch in the open field.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Grabbing the face mask. We see it almost once a week, and here it happens again.
Well, a lot of times these defenders, I'll give them a little slack because they're running so fast. They're trying to tackle some tremendous athletes in open space, and sometimes accidentally you're going to grab the face mask. Quarterback should have never thrown at that time. Even though he completes the pass, he should have seen the defense was right there. A loss of a couple yards.
Loss of 3 on the play. 2nd and 13. The ball is out. The offense was able to recover the ball.
When you're an offensive player and you're inside the opponent's 20-yard line going in to score, you have to know the defense is going to try to...
We have a review coming from the booth. So now they're going to take a look at whether the knee was down before the ball came out.
Well, when we look at this, let's look when the knee hits the ground. And as we look at it, when the knee hits the ground, does he still have total control of the football? If you deem him to have total control, then it is not a fumble.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Well, it was called one way on the field, but now inside of 2 minutes, it was a booth review, and the call is overturned.
I think if you left it up to the coaches, they'd like the booth to review them all, Jim, because put all the pressure on the officials in the NFL. That's what it's there for, to overturn bad calls on the field.
Going for it on 4th down. And intercepted. Touchback now as the ball comes out to the 20. What a horrible time to throw the interception. But hats off to the defense here, Phil. They come up with the stop, the play, the takeaway at just the right time.
Yeah, listen, I give the defense all the credit in a situation like this. You know, they took advantage of a quarterback who they knew was going to have to take a chance, and they were ready to pounce on it. That time, the man-to-man coverage won. The quarterback had to make a perfect throw. He didn't. Incomplete pass.
2nd and 10. Looking low. He's in the clear. Gonna take it home for the touchdown. My goodness, Phil. There's certainly not a whole lot of sportsmanship down on the field right now.
Yeah, this is getting to a point where even I'm starting to feel bad for the losing team, and maybe it is time to call off the proverbial dog and let this game just finish a little bit more mercifully.
The Packers lined up now for the point after. Inside of the uprights. He's put the ball on the tee, and he's about to kick off. Bolden's got it. And as he's taken down, that's going to seal it, as they will not get another playoff in time. What a shootout it was, and what a great way to finish off the game with a victory like that.
Yeah, you know, I'm trying to figure out if it's a shootout or just a lot of really awful defense, but a lot of scoring, pretty exciting, and a good victory for the team.
For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long for now.